What is going on, y'all? Coming back at you with another 10 pack. 10 TTM returns. This one's pretty damn good, I ain't gonna lie. This one's pretty snazzy. So we'll jump right on into it. So the first is 2 of 2 from NASCAR Hall of Famer Gil Elliott. I don't think he writes his Hall of Fame inscription very much, because if you look at both cards, he really just slammed it right there in the corner. So really cool. Growing up, I had a lot of Gil Elliott cars, like Matchbox cars, and the only reason was because I was a little fatty as a kid. Well, I'm a big fatty now as an adult, but I was a little fatty back then, and he was sponsored by McDonald's, so McDonald's always had giveaways of his little Matchbox cars back in the day. Moving on to his son. Next is 2 of 2 from Chase Elliott. Kind of cool thing about that, that white card there, the Panini card, is that's actually a national exclusive. So really cool. That card was given out at the National in, it says 2018. So my dog's having a debacle right now. My little bulldog gets these little sneezing fits that are extremely disgusting. So that's what you heard in the background, if you heard any of that. Moving on, I sent one of the dudes, man, I just keep sending to a lot because I really like him as a player, or as a player back in the day. How the heck am I going to make this video with all this? Hey man, Fletcher. Hey, I'm trying to make a freaking video here, man. Hold it down. Dude, I don't come over here messing with you and you're licking your balls. Chill out, dude. We're good now. Okay. Like I said, I sent Dan Pastorini 2 cards, with one of them being his rookie card. And he was nice enough just to send 2 more, but the funny part is, I've never had this happen. When they send extras, they're normally different cards. He sent 2 of 2 of the same card. So, really nice. Sending 2 cards, getting back 4 cards. Hey, I'll take that all day, every day. Oh man, I sent him 1 card and he sent me 2. I just don't know what the other card is. Roger Craig. So early word is, and man, I don't know if this is true or not. Early word is that the 2020 NFL class, the 2020 NFL Hall of Fame class, is the centennial year of the NFL Hall of Fame. Dude, I'm about to go bananas on this dog. And that they're going to induct, this is crazy, this is why I don't even know if it's true, man. They say they're going to induct up to 20 Veterans Committee Hall of Famers on that class. That's not including guys, oh man, I can't name a bunch of them because there's not a ton of them that are dead locks. Like Troy Polamalu is in that class. Steve Hutchinson, who's been kind of turned down multiple years after being a semi-finalist and finalist. All these dudes. So they're talking about doing up to 20 veteran committee players, man, in that class. And so what I'm getting at with that is, if they do that, Roger Craig, it might finally be his year. I've never heard of a Hall of Fame doing that, and I really am not a huge fan of the NFL doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know why they can't do 2 or 3 a year. They did 2 just the other year with Robert Brazil and Jerry Kramer. I don't know why the freak we can't do 2 or 3. Do 20 man at one time. I understand it's a centennial. Come on, man, that's a bit extreme. So sent 2 of 2 to Joe Theismann. Here's the first one, but this second one is really cool. So I took the little penny sleeve off. Come on, yeah, baby, look at that thing, man. Robert Brazil already signed it, and then at the top there, Joe Theismann signed it. Really freaking cool. I love working on dual, triple, quadruple cards. Those are always really fun projects to work on as a TTMer. And speaking of a triple, so there's a guy in the NFL TTM collectors group. His name's Bill. Bill's extremely nice and really generous guy. I wrote him a couple months back and told him, or put in the group, I was looking for Raymond Berry autographs. And he wrote me and he said he had something like 20 or 15 or 20 for sale. And I was like, oh man, dude, here we go. Like, you know, everyone thinks that their shit is gold. And I was like, okay, man, what do you want? And he was like, $5 a card for most of them and $10 a card for some of them. And I was like, holy guacamole. So I bought both of these. If I remember correctly, I bought both of these for $5. And at the time, they were signed by Gino Marchetti, who has since passed on, and Raymond Berry. And so the reason I'm showing these off as a TTM success is because I recently got these back from Lenny Moore. So if you look at the bottom one, I don't know why or what happened, but Lenny Moore signed that one twice. You see it? He signed it right under Raymond Berry, and then he signed it on the side there opposite of my finger. And then the one on top turned out really, really cool. So that's 3 Baltimore Colts NFL Hall of Famers, man. And at one time or another, all 3 were super, super generous TTM signers. So really cool. Moving on, I'm going to take these out of the penny sleeves, do them a little justice. I just got these in today and really excited. Word on the street was this guy quit signing. Whenever I hear that, I don't really listen to it. With some of, I don't want to sound cocky or arrogant, but I have different ways of TTMing, and I think a lot of ways that people don't do. And so whenever I hear that, I always want to test the waters. And so I threw a line in the water, and oh shit, I freaking caught these 2 right here today in the mail. So that's going to be NFL Hall of Famer Jim Johnson, or Jimmy Johnson. Really, really cool. So, like I said, word on the street was he quit signing. I even seen a post-it note that someone sent, or that someone had, that he signed a card and he wrote something like, "This will be my last TTM." Hey man, really, really happy to add that. Man, I should have took all these out of the protectors. So next, I sent off these. I got these back last month. I sent off to get them signed, and they came back unsigned. And I was like, man, what the freak, man? I've got this guy before. I never sent him a rookie card, so I'm like, so I asked some dudes on the World Wide Web, what the heck's the dealio? And they said, well, did you send him any dinero, any Robert De Niro, any clams, greenbacks? And I said, well, no. And they said, well, send him some dollars, some dirhams. So I sent him some doll hairs, and he signed them on the frickin' back. So, Boyd Dowler, Packers great, man. If you're a Packers fan, you definitely know who Boyd Dowler is. So he signed him on the back, Boyd Hamilton Dowler, full name, 5-time world champ, 2-time Super Bowl champ. Freaking world-class autograph and inscriptions, and they're on the back of the rookie card, man. Like, how does that even happen, man? Come on, man. So I sent him 20 doll hairs and asked him, I don't even think I asked for the bottom inscriptions. I asked if he would sign his full name, and that's what happens, man. So when I get those slabbed, they're gonna, the picture, the front of the card is gonna be on the back of the slab. So hey man, beggars can't be choosers, you know what I mean? This one is really, really freaking cool. I wrote Gil Brandt when when I thought he was going to be a senior finalist. Okay, not when the results came out, not when okay, he's a finalist, let's see if he gets voted in. I wrote him when I thought he was going to get in the past, and it came back like lightning fast, man. And I had that autograph upstairs. It's PSA DNA 10 on the autograph. And so I got this Panini card, and I seen everyone was writing him, and that he was sending back freaking notes saying $75 per autograph, which, dude, come on, man, for an executive or coach, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And I'm a fan of this dude, but that's a bit much. So I wrote him, explaining, you know, hey man, I wrote you in the past, you know, a little one of those win one for the Gipper speeches, like I had faith in you kind of thing. And he wrote me back the note, and I tried to find it before this video, and I can't freaking find it, so I must have put it up already. He wrote me back saying he remembered my note, and that I was the only one that wrote him for months and months. Like when he got my return, or my last TTM request, he said that was the only autograph request he had in months. And so he remembered it. And so he said that he was going to waive the $75 fee for me. And he signed my card, pro bono. So check out that thing, man. Once this camera decides to do its job. Yeah, Bazinga, baby. Gil Brandt, Hall of Fame 2019. Such a freaking cool card. I mean, he was an executive, so I'd say 99.9% of executives don't have cards. So if you want to call that his rookie card, that would be his first major manufactured card. This one, I'm glad I'm on deployment right now and can't read the comments and don't have any access to any of these cards anymore because I'm haze gray and underway on the ship in the middle of some freaking ocean, hopefully killing people that are trying to kill us, you know what I mean? Because my buddy Mike, baseball collector, would really want these freaking cards. So here is what he sent me back. I'll show you what I sent him in a minute. He sent me back this. So I can only assume that's real, a real autograph, and not, yeah, oh, shoot, I actually can't tell. I could only assume that that's real, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. But this is what I sent him. Sorry, Mike. Dude, sorry, man. Oh. Look at those. How about that, dude? So I've got him a couple times. I think I've got him 3 times over the past year and a half, 2 years. And never, ever has he inscribed Hall of Fame. And I have no clue how the hell I got him to inscribe Hall of Fame on this letter. I don't remember what I wrote. I don't remember if I sent a donation, a large donation, small donation. But these things turned out absolutely gorgeous. So that is that. Sorry for the long video, kind of long-winded tonight once again. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, so until next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye.